Hello everyone, and then welcome back to the continuation of our course on the Maliwaki Art Museum. Okay, I'm still struggling to pronounce it. Yeah, but in our previous lesson, this was what we were able to do. Okay, we added our location, and then we did some GIF. Okay, now we want to add other assets just so we can try something. So let me draw this here. Then let's look for let's see, nature and plants. No, let's look for. We don't want directable characters. Animation. So animation, you can decide to put a dinosaur, but we want this. Okay. Then we want it. So the jellyfish, we want it to come from the ocean. So I'm going to put one here. Then I'm going to enlarge it by clicking this box here. Okay. Remember, 3D always working in a 3D environment. You always have to go around it just so you're sure of the positioning and then sizing of your objects. So I think I like it here. I can decide to duplicate it and then put it here, but we want to make things easier because we would animate this, and then once we duplicate the animation, it would duplicate it. We would have the animation with of this also reflected in the duplicated copy or one, just so we don't have to redo things again. So now let's look for some letters, symbols. Let's see. So let's do Mam Malawiki Arts Museum. So we're going to M-A-M. So we're going to do M-A-M. Okay. So M. So I'm going to pick the M. I'm going to make it big. Oops. How did I rotate it? Undo. Rotate. Okay. Then bring it here. Now rotate it. Let's go this way. Rotate it. Then I'm going to reduce it again. So I actually want to put it on this gravels or stones. Okay. Then let's try something. I've not experimented with that, but let's try. So I'm going to duplicate it and then bring this here. Then let me see if it allows me to replace. So replace with starter assets. So starter assets. Okay, are the assets, these assets, okay, available in arrow. So let's look for letters and symbols. This one we want. And I'm going to look for A, letter A. Okay, yeah, so it works. So the reason why I'm doing that is just so we have the same sizing. Okay, we don't have to come and pick an A and then resize it here. But it's going to pick the size here. So mom, so let's duplicate this and then bring this here. So mom, so Museum of Arts and then Maliwaki Art Museum. Okay, so that's fine. And then let's see what we can do. We like what we have. Okay, so we need to do some work in here. So I'm going to click here, click this, rotate it here, bring it back a bit, try to resize all of them just so they sit on the bank. Is it bank or the gravels or stones? And then I'm going to rotate this one a bit just so let me see if it's this one. Okay. Then I'll bring it forward. Okay. And let's see what we have. Oh, I hope it's okay. They are standing. So I'm going to click, hold shift. Then I'm going to bring them down. I want to zoom in. Okay, zoom in, then bring it down just so it sits. Okay, so let's preview our project. I think it's quite okay. I think it's quite okay. And now what we want to do is to let's animate this. Okay, so to animate this, I'm going to pick this guy. That's our animate logo here. Um, okay, so on scene starts. Okay, what do you want? Since it's already selected, I'm going to click play animation. So it's already selected, and let's try and see. Okay, so I'm going to make it infinite. Okay, and then let's see what we have. I like it. You can even make it big. It's just supposed to make it the experience nice. So when people visit the place with their friend and they can see something coming out of the water, it will make it interesting. Then basically all I'm going to do is just duplicate it, then move it to the other side. Oops, I just select it and then move it to the other side. The other copy to the other side. I'm going to have to reduce this, collapse it. Oops. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so I think I like it this way. And let's preview what we have here. Okay. So you can see them coming out of the water. Go back. You can actually move it downwards so that they don't see the head. They'll just see it coming up and then yeah. So let's see what else we want to do. So now let's animate our GIF. So I'm going to animate this GIF, which is our red hawk. So let's click on animate. Drag this up. Then click here on scene starts. We want it to play animation. Sorry, play images. Okay, GIF comprises of images. So to make them work, we need to make sure we play images, not animation. So let's play it and see what happens. So you can see it's playing. Okay, let's try that. So it's playing. So yeah, infinite. Okay, then let's do same for our um, starry nights too. So since it's selected, I'm going to click here, click on play animations, and then set it to infinite. Then let's try it out and see. So this is what we have here. So you can preview it, then you can see what we have. So an interesting as AR piece. Okay, so yeah, so basically this is what we have for our projects on Geospatial. You can do a whole lot of experiments on your own, do some try and errors, position things anyhow you want it, and then you can decide to add any kind of object into your projects. Okay, so thank you, and then I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you.